back in It'll Make It Clear. It's your host, Rob Lowe, bringing y'all another episode of Facts and Stats. We got the NFL tour back. We on the NFC South. Stop number 4. We got the special guest, man, Brandon Deshawn repping the Bucks. What's up, bro?
Sir, what's up? What's up?
Cooling, man. We cooling. What's good, D? How you feeling?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Another day, another blessing, man. So, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the rest of that NFC South too. We gonna hold it down. I know Brandon think the Bucks gonna run shit this year. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know though.
Hey,
I don't know though. Let's kick it off because I mean, New Orleans. New Orleans is looking good this year. I mean, they got Derek Carr up in there. I've never been a real big fan of Derek Carr, but you know how he been a good quarterback. He going into his 30s. He got to feel like this is his one of his last real shots to do something. I feel like he gonna get it together in New Orleans. Michael Thomas, a year removed from the injury, you know what I'm saying, getting more healthier. Alvin Kamara got less lawyers out there, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be in court as much. He got that shit straight. The offense might be back in New Orleans. The defense been holding it down.
yeah,
But hey, that's me though.
I agree.
So we sticking on New Orleans, or can I switch over to the team that's actually going to win this division?
Who that?
The Carolina Panthers.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, hell
You got, listen, like your man conspiracy theory. It's a story behind this one.
I'm ready.
It's a story. All right, even though I hate Frank Wright, but Frank Wright going back to Carolina, he was the QB, the first QB of the franchise for the Panthers. So he's going back as the head coach. They just got Bryce Young. They moved from the 9th to the first pick to get Bryce Young. Yeah, you gave up DJ Moore. That was a big loss, and your wide receiver core probably still not all the way there. But you picked up Mingo from
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. So that's a little decent, but he's still a rookie. So time will tell on that one. But the defensive side, J.C. Horn, Brian Burns, Derek Brown, Shaq Thomas, they got a squad over there, people. And I'm saying this division is not a threat. It's not a threat. Tampa, you know who they lost.
The
Who
goat.
they lost?
The
I
goat.
don't know.
The goat, nigga.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
The goat.
So it's up for grabs.
All right, so let's tell that story. You know what I'm saying? You said you became a Bucks fan off of you know what I'm saying, how Brady was doing this thing, and you still here. So tell the people how that story came together, man.
Bruh, I wasn't a Bucks fan, bro. I didn't pay attention to them niggas at all. And then Brady went over there. I ended up liking these niggas. I'm like, damn, they kind of cool though. I start watching like behind the scenes shit. I'm like, damn, these niggas kind of they alright though. They alright with me.
Nice
Yeah.
stadium. I see
Huh?
a nice little touchdown celebration that they got going on with the can. I like it.
I ain't gonna lie though. If Brady would have went to like the Eagles or Cowboys, I couldn't fuck with it. I'm sorry, I couldn't
Hold
fuck
up,
with
why you had to say the Eagles first?
it, bruh. I don't like them niggas, bruh. Don't. I did want the Eagles to win the Super Bowl last year though. I ain't gonna hold you. For this year,
All right.
I did.
I don't like how you
want
brought up the Super Bowl neither.
They turn into some Cowboy fans. That's why you don't like them, right?
No
Bruh.
bullshit. Nah, but I feel like the Falcons is coming up in this division. The Falcons is going to be a threat. Now, listen, they got Bijan Robinson, the running back from Texas, top 10 pick, right? I rock with cuz it just seemed like he got that easy speed. Like he don't even need to step on the accelerator. He just gliding right past people. People barely touching him when he running through in college, right? You got Kyle Pitts. You drafted Drake London last year. Who else did they get? They signed Calais Campbell on defense, Jeff Okuda, and Jesse Bates in the secondary. You know what I'm saying? They spent big money in the secondary. Jesse Bates, one of the best safeties in the league. They drafted Desmond Ridder last year. 2nd round pick. Now, I watched his highlights, man. He could get better. I might be wrong, but he looked like a game manager to me. Where he gonna throw them 5-10 yard passes. He's gonna try to get out the pocket, extend the play, try not to turn the ball over and try to win that way. Now, it has been game managers that made the playoffs, but what make it dangerous is they signed Taylor Heineke from the Commanders. And we all know Taylor Heineke is like the king of game managers. So if he come in there and he can master that system quicker than a young quarterback, even with it being the offensive coordinator second year, Heineke might get the start, and that might be more dangerous for the division.
That's true.
I'm not. I see the only threat to the Panthers is the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw that out there first. But Desmond Ritter, this is not. You're not on the hot seat. You're not on the hot seat. It's like a we still waiting type of thing, right? Like they picked up Tyler Heineke, and you gotta think about this offense. This offense is explosive. You just picked up Robinson from Texas, like how you were saying. You see the catch that he had at training camp the other day, the one-hand joint and touchdown, crazy. You picked up Scotty Miller as your slot. You got a little speed right there. We know who they got on the outside. Drake London with Kyle Pitts on the inside. Offense is crazy. Like, you should succeed with this, right? Offensive line, not too shabby, you know what I'm saying? They're not the best, but god damn, lights went out on me. But I'm going to keep talking. You know what I'm saying? And the
lights went out of the Falcons like shit.
Yeah.
The defense, Calais Campbell. They got Calais Campbell over there. Bud Dupree. You know what I'm saying? Jesse Bates in the back. Picked up Jeff Okuda. What's his last name?
Okuda.
Jeff Okuda. You know, I still believe in the young buck. So I got faith in the Falcons this year, man. Just that, you know, quarterback position, but I believe in Desmond Ritter also.
All right, make sure you get them lights back on, man. Do something about that, bro. You gotta see. What's good, Brandon? What you think? You think the Bucks gonna do something this year without Brady?
Yeah, I think Baker going, you know, take it. I think I gave it 10-7.
10-7?
Yeah. And then right behind him is gonna be the Saints. And then I got Carolina being last.
Carolina last again?
Yep.
Damn. All right. So before I say why I agree that the Panthers gonna be last, the Bucks. So they re-signed Jamel Dean. They got Levante David back. They signed him back. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to keep the vets and the young players. They trying to keep that mix on the defense. I think they lost Antoine Winfield, but it all come down to Tom Brady replacement, Baker motherfucking Mayfield. That's why y'all gonna be some shit this year. I ain't a fan, bruh. I never was. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, I rock with y'all. I hope y'all get out of Tampa Bay as soon as possible. But good luck.
You know, if Mike Evans leave, I'm gone. I ain't gonna hold you. That's it.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Who the best quarterback in this division?
Right now?
Derek Carr.
Fucking Bryce Young.
Derek Carr.
Fucking Bryce Young, he ain't even touched the field yet.
Nigga, Bryce Young about to get bodied. Nigga.
No, he's not.
He about to get bodied. He'll get bodied.
Y'all throwing me all talking about Carolina gonna be the last seed. We got the best quarterback in the division.
4-13.
Baker Mayfield?
4-13.
Baker Mayfield? Even though he won a Heisman, I'm gonna give him credit where credit is due. Even though he won a Heisman, but
Baker gonna show y'all this year. You gonna see. He gonna show y'all this year. He gonna be like, all right, y'all gonna be. He gonna show y'all that he better than last year.
And then you got you got a strong case of Derek Carr, so I'm not gonna argue with that. You know what I'm saying? But we see how far Derek Carr could take you when he were in a black and silver uniform. So we'll see what the difference is this year with him, right?
We're gonna see.
The difference gonna be the defense in New Orleans. He never had a defense like this. Marshawn Lattimore, Cam Jordan, Honey Badger, and DeMario Davis, one of the best.
Petey Warner.
Come on now.
I know. But It's gonna be a little shaky over there, man. Can they stay healthy? It's gonna be question marks over there in the Saints, like it's always been.
But
I don't know, man. I just see a breakout season for Bryce Young for this QB for this rookie season, man.
I feel like they're gonna win one more game extra than what they won last year.
Damn, J.C. Horn got a squad over there, man. Y'all better look out.
They got Adam Thielen too, as another wide receiver weapon. You know what I'm saying? Still got Terrence Marshall Jr.
Don't bring that up. Don't bring that up.
Okay.
You could have brought up DJ Kirk. Or however you say his last name.
Oh yeah, DJ Chalk. Yeah. They got some weapons. They got Bryce Young though. I rock with Slim. I rock with him.
Yeah,
I
me
feel
too.
like he one of the best. He is the best number one pick in a minute. Like I'd take him over Trevor Lawrence. Who else got picked? Now he the best since Joe Burrow. I put it like that. Like I feel like all right, so last number one pick in Carolina was Cam, right? Can he be better than Cam? That's tough.
All right. But after Cam, they had Sam Darnold, Bridgewater, and Baker Mayfield.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to do something. You got to understand also, I wanted to throw this out there. As a coach, the coaching staff is important. The coaching staff is important, and they did a hell of a job. You know, even though I don't fuck with Frank Wright, but the coaches around him, Jim Caldwell, you know what I'm saying, Josh McCown. Josh McCown was in the league for 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
Going right to a QB coach. And if you see the work that he's doing with Bryce Young right now, that's why I'm thinking Bryce Young will have a hell of a season. You know what I'm saying? Deuce Staley, assistant head coach. Like, that title probably don't mean a lot to a lot of people, but that dude Deuce, he be coaching his head off. So I got to give a shout out to my man Deuce. And finale, offensive coordinator, Thomas Bryant. My man been around the league. Not even around the league. He been around the NCAA in the league probably more than 20 teams. So my man got experience in the league. I can't wait for this coaching staff to see what they do, man, this season. Man, I think Carolina gonna be a nice team to be reckoned with.
Okay. I respect your point that Carolina gonna be a nice team, but you answered the easy question. You went to Sam Darnold and who else to compare to Bryce Young? Don't nobody care about that. He the number one pick. He better be better than him. I'm talking about, is Bryce Young gonna be better than Cam motherfucking Newton? MVP, Super Bowl participant, not, you know what I'm saying, traditional quarterback, but he did his thing. That was Superman. Is he gonna be better than Cam?
Well, from the steps that he have already took in the NCAA, I can say, yeah, right?
Hold up. Cam won a Heisman too.
Right,
Cam won a chip.
So I'm saying he following the right footsteps to win it.
But he ain't do more than Cam. You made it seem like he already seemed like he ahead of him. They about even.
I said he following the right steps.
Okay.
Right. To pull off what Cam pulled off in the NFL. He won a Heisman. He got to the national championship.
He gonna be better than Cam. I feel like
you doing debate for that.
Huh?
You did this whole debate for that?
I was trying to get somebody to answer my question. You still ain't answered. You said, "Oh, he might be on the right track to do what Cam did." That ain't Bryce Young and Cam. I'm saying I feel like Bryce Young got the chance to win 2 MVPs and win a chip. So I'm gonna say he gonna do that, and he gonna be better than Cam. It's not gonna pop off this year. He still got to get everything right around him. He still got to get, you know what I'm saying, acclimated to the NFL and all that. But he gonna be that nigga.
Yeah, probably like 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You the one that's saying they the best in division. They gonna win the division.
Yeah. I'm saying because that division is weak.
Now you want to take
That's
credit
right.
away from Bryce Young. God damn, bro.
I
This we
said it off
doing.
jump. I
You
said it
say
off
because it's
jump.
weak.
My
If you a
first.
rookie and you win an NFL division, that's good. Like you, I'm not taking
I'm
nothing
not
away from
saying
that.
it wasn't. I'm not saying it wasn't.
You
I'm
saying
saying
it's a weak division?
yes.
Right.
Okay, all right. Bryce Young might win a weak division, but I got the New Orleans Saints coming back and running this jump. I give them about 11-6. I feel like Derek Carr and them going to do work this year. What you think, Brandon?
I actually do feel like Derek Carr is gonna do something, but I feel like the Bucks taking it though. I think it's gonna be like behind one game. That's it. It's gonna be close to shit. But all I know is Carolina gonna be at the bottom. Atlanta gonna be third place. I mean, your third. Bucks number one. New Orleans right there.
All right. All
But
right.
the thing is for real though, even though I fuck with the Bucks, they do got to work on their offense and defense though, especially the defense this year though. Because at the end they've been slacking. You gotta keep that shit up. You gotta keep that shit consistent. And I don't like the coach. So
What's wrong with the coach?
I don't like that nigga, dog. He gotta do something with that. We gotta do something with that, man.
All right. We're gonna see. We're gonna get on though. Last topic of the day. The top 5 favorite NFC. What division we on? South players of all time.
Yeah.
Which I got started off. D started off at 5.
Number 5. Going with my man Steve Smith. Steve Smith was a legitimate wide receiver on that outside. My man did it all. The out routes, the inside route. If you want the slant, he'll give you the slant and take the hit downfield. He'll maul you like Steve Smith was that nigga, man. So I gotta give it out definitely in the top 5.
Okay.
All right. You want to go next, Brandon, or you want me to go?
You go. I'm gonna go out there.
I bet. So my number 5 is Drew Brees. Shout out to Drew Brees, one of the quickest decision makers, most accurate quarterbacks of all time. I don't like how you laughing down there, Brandon. What's up? Is something funny, bro?
No, you're good. You're good. I put him higher, but you're good. You're good.
Because you had some shit to talk about Drew Brees. You good,
You're
though.
good.
But
You're good.
nah. What I really wanted to get to though was coming into the NFL. I compared him to Tua, right? Because of the way he played, accurate. You know what I'm saying? Showed the quarterback and all that. A lot of people don't even know Drew Brees when he got drafted by San Diego after like his 4th or 5th year. He messed up his shoulder crazy, and people thought he was never going to be the same quarterback and never going to reach the heights that he was going to reach. You know what I'm saying? In the future. He ended up going to Sean Payton with New Orleans and shit popped off. I ain't gonna say Tua need to lead a squad, but give him some time to turn into a great quarterback too.
That's facts. All right, for me, number 5, I'm gonna say this just because I feel like they're underrated and don't get talked about enough. Mike Evans. Hey, don't put your head
You
down.
about to put all Bucks.
Hey, no, I'm not. That's the only Bucks. That's the only Bucks on there though. He's the only Bucks person on there.
All right.
Yeah.
You gotta hold you to that.
I'm serious too. Hey, he rocking over there. Hey,
Mike Evans over everybody, huh?
no, it's just at 5 though. At 5, he ain't number 1. He at 5.
True.
I got you. Number 4. You said it best, man. Drew Brees, man. He beat us in the Super Bowl. I gotta give him credit. Shit tore me apart. So, Drew Brees at number 4. We're gonna move on from that.
I feel you. My number 4 is gonna be Julio Jones. Shout out to Julio. I remember last show you was talking about, everybody can't be like 6'5" like Calvin Johnson. They can't be fast like Tyreek Hill. And I ain't gonna say he was all of that, but he was damn near close in all the categories, bro. Like one of the only receivers to really have all the tools in my eyes, for real, for real. He made Cuz fall in the Super Bowl, gave him that route, gave basketball ankle breaker, for real, for real. You don't be saying shit like that in the bowl. I forgot. I think it was Malcolm Butler, matter of fact. But Julio, he's the man.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on 4. Julio Jones, number 4 for me. Also, even though I think he could get further, but I think right now his age is catching up with him. But he get number 4 for me.
Yeah, I forgot to look up who he played for now. You know who he played for, D?
I wanted did he go like to Tennessee or some shit? Did he go over there or something? I think
Last
not though.
DeAndre Hopkins went to Tennessee.
Okay, now I got it mixed up. Yeah, I don't know where he went. I gotta think about that shit.
All right, man. Get to my number 3, man. The first time I ever fell in love with a defensive tackle, man. The boy had a personality, you know. He had the moves. He was getting up out of there. Had
Oh,
the
I
quick feet.
forgot.
You know what I'm saying? Warren Sapp.
Oh,
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Warren Sapp was a monster out there. He was havoc. Double teams ain't matter. He was getting pressure on the quarter. Listen, it did take that helmet off. That steam come out, motherfucker. He was working out there, man. He was working out there. So I gotta give it up to Warren Sapp real quick, man.
hell yeah, man! I forgot about that whole Tampa Bay defense. That's my
Yeah.
fault.
Derek
Then
Brooks,
him, I don't want to say nobody else. You know what I'm saying? In
Rondé
case
Bob.
anybody got it in the list, but they was stacked, bruh. Number 3 though, I'm gonna go with Steve Smith. I rock with Steve Smith heavy. The attitude, the way he played, take the helmet off, talk shit, put the joke back on, score the touchdown, cuz bump you too late. Oh, you do the touchdown celebration, then you go over there, get the record of what? Stop playing with Steve Smith. Niggas try to say, oh, you too short to be a number 1, you too slow to be. That nigga got by everybody, ran the slant, ran the whole route tree for real. Wasn't scared to get hit, none of that.
Right. All right, number 3 for me, Drew Brees. I'm giving Drew Brees 3. Yeah, like he showed his shit. You feel me? I think he could have stayed one more season. To be honest, even though he got fucked up, if they would have had better defense, he could have been one more season. They would not go to playoffs though. But he could have did something. So
Y'all like sentimental retirement.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm back onto the defensive side, man. I'm back on Tampa Bay, guys. Give these boys a shout out. Listen, I was playing weak side linebacker when I was young, and there was one person you had to watch, and you knew he knew his assignment every single time, and that's Derek Brooks. Defensive Player of the Year. Cuz was fucking phenomenal on that backside. Cuz he'll be on from sideline to sideline, able to pressure the quarterback, able to coverage. Derek Brooks was a key part in that defense, more than Warren Sapp, if you don't believe that. So I got Derek Brooks as my number 2, right?
Yeah, number two. Yeah, both Hall of Famers, you know what I'm saying? Warren Sapp was he was different though, bro. He about 325, moving like he 225.
Yeah.
But I give you that though. My number 2 gonna be Cam Newton. Shout out to Cam, Superman. Now listen, I already know what y'all thinking. I don't know if Bryce Young ever gonna be more of my favorite than Cam Newton. But it's different when you go on a top 5 list versus top 5 favorite. Cam was wild entertaining, you know what I'm saying? I always used to tell people when he scored the touchdowns, the rushing touchdowns, and leaped in the end zone in Carolina and hopped up and did the Superman jump, that shit was worth about 10 points, bruh. The whole crowd, the whole top lifted off that motherfucker, and it wasn't even a roof on the stadium. Shout out to Cam.
All right, bro. I don't know why I forgot about Cam. I ain't never think about that nigga. But oh well. I'm going number 2. Ooh. It's like a wild card too, to be honest. I'm gonna go for Alvin. Yeah, he number 2 for me. I think he's underrated too, though, low key. I feel like I want him to go to another team though. I want to see some other shit from him though. Put him. I don't know. Put him with Put him with the Eagles for a minute. I just want to see something. I don't like them, but I just want to see it. I would love to see that. Right.
You say,
like
30.
You need to be the GM.
You say the 32 team.
The what?
Number one. Number one. Now you just messed up my number one with that shit, man. God damn, talking about something out of America go to the Eagles. They don't need no more fucking pieces. They don't need no more pieces. They good over there. They fine as they are. Let us get a door runner. How about you say the coach? Give us a door running back. You know what I'm saying? To
Well, I
help
might
us
not have
go
no
back
running
there.
backs the way
Nah.
Jonathan Taylor talking.
Hey, but my man Jim Irsay saying something else. That's all that matters right now. Pay him
Okay.
that big bucks, get that team around him. That's all that matters. But let's
Okay.
get to the number one, man. Let's get to the number one. Listen, we ain't had social media back then. It was word, was, hey, you hear about Cuz from here. So it was, you heard about this dude named Vic from out of Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Going to Virginia Tech. Then you start watching him at Virginia Tech. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. Then he went to the Falcons. Now we was hurt when he went to the Falcons. We wanted him to stay a little closer, but he went to the Falcons. And he tore that arena up, that dome, that turf. Oh man, it was a beautiful thing to see the way he just motherfucking dissected defense. Me personally, I was a fan of that fucking bullet ass pass. Oh my gosh, as a wide receiver, you might, listen, you got some wide receivers that just know how to run fast and all that, got good footwork, and then you got some wide receivers that got good hands. Right. I'm one of them wide receivers that got good hands. And getting one of them good passes like that off the break, a 5-around curl, it's right there in your face. Catch that joint, tuck it. Oh man, I could have got a pass. One day though, we might have it one day, Michael Vick. Bullet pass from Michael Vick.
You better be ready, bruh.
Always.
Hey.
All right, so it really ain't no debate. I mean, Brandon, you might have a debate. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna shit on your argument yet, bro. But listen, though, Mike Vick, legend, man. And the play I always remember from Mike Vick was that overtime jump versus the Vikings. I seen him do an interview on it recently. He was like, "Oh yeah," I was like, "Yeah." If somebody get close to me, I'm taking off. You see the video, ain't nobody getting nowhere close to Mike Vick. He still took off up the left side. Boom. Cut that jump back to the middle. I always say he caught the elevator, bro. You rushing for an elevator, you slip that jump, the shit closed behind you. That's how the defenders went. Smack into each other, bro. Went in the end zone, threw that jump to the stands. Man, Mike Vick. And he was the only football player that had us rocking his kicks on a regular basis, bruh. Like real live rocking the Mike Vicks to school with the fit. You hear me? Not even thinking about touching it. What?
Yeah.
Stop playing, man.
I agree with both of y'all. Mike Vick is number one. It's undeniable. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody else who go number one to me. It's Mike Vick. And that nigga, to me, he's like the Iverson of football for real.
Yeah.
So I think still he don't get his props from everybody. He gets props from black people. That's it. But they got to put some respect on that nigga name though. He number one though.
And you can't say you ain't want to be that little boy in that commercial, man. You can't say that shit. So whatever commercial came on, man, you was like, damn, I wish that was me right there, cuz. That shit look fun as shit. He moving through the people. Like, when that ride come out, man. That shit, man. Michael Vick changed the game, man.
No, he did change the game though. He inspired a lot of people too. A lot of niggas won't play the way they played when it was for Vic, to be honest.
Hell yeah. Mike Vick was doing it when Mike Vick real live opened the door. You know what I'm saying? I feel like him and McNabb too in two different ways. You know what I'm saying? For the black quarterback and the running quarterback, them meeting up in that NFC championship game, you know what I'm saying? Showing that them styles is lethal. And now you look around the league and of course black quarterbacks taking over, but it's not even just that. It's that everybody can run.
That's facts.
Like if you can't run, if you were Kirk Cousins, if you were somebody else, it's like we look at you a different type of way. It's like, yeah, you could do your thing, but you just not dynamic. Like you don't bring shit that like it's unstoppable to the table. Like you ain't got a couple options. Defense blitz you and you get up out of that jump, go 60 on. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So that's the impact I feel like Mike Vick had.
That's facts.
But a very good show on the NFC South. You know what I'm saying? Just to close out. Brandon Deshaun, Dark Skinner died on Instagram, bro. Let's talk about the music a little bit. Any new projects you got coming out? I know you got some performances coming up. Let the people know about them.
Yeah, I got a show in Brooklyn Thursday. I got a show Delaware next Friday. So I got a show at Manassas on Friday coming up too.
Hold up, you got 2 shows, 2 different spots?
Nah, one Thursday, one Friday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Back to back on.
Yeah, back to back. Swung the Pressure video coming this month. I mean August. Coming August. I got an alternative version too to that song coming August also. I'm gonna throw that out there. Okay. And I got a song gonna come a few weeks after that. Ready to get it popping. That's it.
That's a great way to close out the show. Like I said, everybody follow Dark Skin to Die. You know what I'm saying? That's a funny ass name because this a funny ass nigga, man. Y'all got to go on there and see the type of shit he be pulling. I ain't even gonna spoil the surprise. Y'all gonna say you're gonna look taller when you see me. Y'all get that later though. Love. Peace.